Hello, everybody. I'm Linda. I'm the old bird with Gotta Be Handmade. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today, I had scheduled Jennifer to be my special guest. Jennifer is a master knitter. She knits the most fabulous socks I've ever seen. Jennifer is having technical difficulties. We were scheduled to start at 1 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, and Jennifer is still having technical difficulties. But I wanted to come on live anyway because it's Christmas in July. I had to come on. Now, look, while Jennifer is still trying to get her computer set up, and she's having tremendous problems. I thought I would come on anyway for Christmas in July and share my brand new pine cone Christmas ornaments that I will be introducing for the Christmas holiday season. They make fabulous gifts. Now, let me tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to have a little storybook that will accompany each pine cone ornament during the Christmas holiday. And I hope you'll like them. I hope you'll purchase them. And I hope you'll tell others about them. Now, look, you know what you do. Whatever you can do to let others know about these fantastic handmade artists, do what you do. Now, let's get started. I'm going to share my first pine cone ornament with you. And no, I don't have on my Santa hat. I have a new one on the way. And that fantastic handmade artist, I'll tell you all about her as soon as it gets here. Wait a minute.
Sorry about that technology.
It's okay. I went ahead and I started anyway. I was going to introduce my pine cones. I'm going to have brand new Christmas tree ornaments that's made from South Carolina pine cones. But since you joined us, Jennifer, we're going to go ahead with the interview. I hope you brought with you some of your fantastic hand knitted socks.
Yes, I sure did. I just finished this pair the other night. It's a pair of shorties. I don't know if I can see it. There you go. A
There
pair
we
of
go.
shorties, and also another pair that I just finished with my speckled socks.
Oh,
So,
Jennifer, they are amazing.
well,
Now,
thank you.
Jennifer, where can we get your socks from?
You can now find my socks at click click it with needles at myshopify.com, and it's click hyphen it hyphen with hyphen needles dot myshopify.com.
Okay. Now, Jennifer, when did you start knitting?
I was probably 30 years old. I started late. I was a tomboy when I was growing up, so I didn't have any interest in doing them sissy things. But then my sister started showing me how to knit, and she doesn't knit socks, but I said, "Oh, I want me a pair of those." So I just got on the internet and started looking at YouTube and Ravelry and all the other tutorials, and I started making socks. And now that's my things, my socks.
Jennifer, you taught yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Well, some help with some from other people, but mostly from YouTube videos and stuff.
My goodness. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh. Sure did.
Oh, my goodness. Jennifer, you do it so well.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, everybody, Jennifer knitted a pair of socks for my husband because during dialysis, he gets very cold. And Jennifer knitted him a pair of socks. I meant to have his socks here. He wears them all the time, Jennifer, and he just loves them.
Well, good. Well, I'll have to make him another pair because he's going to wear them out.
You know what? I kept the socks on my coffee table when you sent them. I kept them on the coffee table for a few weeks before I let my husband wear them.
Uh-huh.
And every time somebody would come, I would say, have you ever seen a hand knitted pair of socks? And they would say, no. And I would show them your socks. And my nephew had a fit. Jennifer, he looked at them, he held them, and he said, what size needle did she use, Aunt Linda? I said, I have no idea. He said it had to be tiny. And she did each stitch by hand. I said, yes, she did.
Oh,
Jennifer, so many people are not familiar with hand knitted socks.
oh my goodness. It's
Yes,
those needles, they're like one or twos, which is probably about this big, little tiny things. But
yes. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even be able to see it. Now, Jennifer, when you knit a pair of socks, what type of yarn do you use?
um, I can use sock yarn, which is a very thin yarn, or I can even use the thicker yarn, acrylic yarn, if I want to make, like, say, boot socks or socks just for sleep socks and stuff like that. So it's just
Okay.
going to whatever the customer wants. But I've got some that are made from acrylic yarn, and those are my sleep socks, and I love those in the wintertime. They keep your feet nice and warm.
Yes. Now, Jennifer, when we are ordering socks from you that's hand knitted, which material lasts the longest? Like if we were ordering the socks for a child that plays and rips and runs and might take off their shoes, what yarn would be best for that?
The wool yarn is
Okay.
best for that. It helps the little feet to breathe, and it doesn't sweat. The acrylic makes your feet kind of sweat. I mean, it's not for somebody who's real active. It's like somebody can just sit down, like a an older person that might be resting or something like that. But for the children, I think the wool yarn's the best. It breathes and it gives, and um, it'll last longer for the little rascals. So
I got you. Now, do you knit those socks that come all the way up to your knee?
yes, ma'am, I sure do. In fact, I've sewed several pair of those, and those are fun to make. But they take a little longer than the normal socks, but they're well worth the wait.
Now, Jennifer, if we place orders with you for the Christmas holidays, and let's say we wanted to get them the first week of December, when would we need to contact you?
Um, I'd say the sooner the better because at Christmas it gets kind of hectic, and so I get back orders. But the sooner you order them for Christmas, the better. And I'll do my best to get them, to you as soon as possible. As close to the first as I can.
Okay, all right.
And if
Now,
you're going to order I'm sorry, I was going to say, if you order the stockings, make sure you make it way in advance because those take a couple of months to make. They're, just because of the length of the leg, it takes a little longer.
I understand. Now, you needed me to measure for my husband.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell us what we have to do to measure to let you know what size socks we need.
Okay, I need the measurements from the tip of your big toe to the back of your heel, and I need the circumference around your foot, and also your shoe size. That helps me to determine how big I have to make them. Because if you're a size 13, you're not going to fit a size 10 sock. Yeah.
That's right. Now, Jennifer, if we have big feet like Shaquille O'Neal,
Oh my
and
goodness.
we need a size 16 sock, and I certainly hope that Shaquille O'Neal is watching this broadcast and will place orders for himself when he's traveling to Chicago and the colder areas outside of Los Angeles. So if we need a size 16 sock, we do the same thing.
Yes, ma'am. The measurement from the foot, I mean, from the toe to the back of the heel, tells me how long his foot is and how long I would need to make that for him. Check me out, Shaq. Woo!
That's right. Check me out. We want him to watch this broadcast. Now, Jennifer, what else do you knit? I know you knit the fabulous socks. They are amazing.
Oh,
Do
well,
you knit anything else?
yes, ma'am, I do. I do a lot of the Outlander knits, the shawls that Claire wears. I knit the gloves that she wears. I also knit regular fingerless knits. Um, I'm doing a beautiful interlac um, shawl right now. It's so pretty. I can't wait to finish it and so I can show it to you. But
Yes. I didn't know
yeah,
I didn't know you knitted gloves.
yes, ma'am, I sure do. I knit the fingerless gloves. Also knit scarves and hats as well. And they're all on my
Okay.
site, so they're all there if you'd like to see them.
Oh my goodness. Now, everybody, don't worry. Immediately following the broadcast, I'll get that link from Jennifer and I'll post it in the feed, and you'll be able to click on the link and go right to her online shop and look at her amazing knitted things. Now, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining me for my Christmas in July.
Thank you, Linda, for having me. I appreciate it so much. And I love your pine cones, by the way.
Thank you. I'll do my pine cones the next time. Now, Jennifer, hold up that first pair of socks. Let us see that again. You see, everybody, each stitch is all by hand. Oh my goodness, Jennifer, they are beautiful.
Well, thank you. They're coming your way.
Now, show us the second pair. Oh my goodness.
That's hand
Jennifer,
dyed yarn. Somebody
huh?
hand dyed that.
Yes. Now, Jennifer, what's the price of the first pair?
Those are $45.99, and the other socks are $56.99.
Oh my goodness. All hand knitted.
Yes, ma'am.
My goodness. Jennifer, keep on knitting.
I
Keep
sure will.
on producing your amazing hand knitted socks. I just love them. And like I told you, so many people have never even seen hand knitted socks. Your work is amazing.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll join me for my next Christmas in July broadcast. And don't forget to visit my new blog on my brand new website at gottabehandmade.com. Because for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Have a blessed day, everybody.